In the early beginning of Darius' developmental stages, I've noticed that Darius was having some difficulty. Children around 2 to 3 years old, they were able to say a few words. He was not communicating well with the teachers. They find that he was doing a lot of gestures, a lot of hand gestures, pointing, that type of thing. Darius was diagnosed, as it says in the report, F as in Frank 80.2. It's called mixed receptive expressive language disorder.
Darius first came for a speech and language evaluation in 2004. He was 5 years old and had severe communication difficulties. His speech was incredibly hard to understand. He had a lot of speech sound errors, and his grandmother was very concerned both about him being able to understand what other people said to him and expressing himself verbally. His scores were super severe in both his receptive, which is understanding of language, and his expressive, which is being able to express himself.
Well, experiment with with Miss Shannon. She did a lot for me. Had some troubles with my TH and stuff. Then I switched to the other guy named Jim from I don't know how long was that, because probably I was in middle school that happened. Then I'm going to start going to Miss Amy.
And I've seen some great improvements for Darius in his progress. Darius is able to communicate himself effectively with others. He can articulate himself very well. I've noticed that Darius' reading and vocabulary has just greatly improved. His report cards have went from A's and B's, because before he was struggling, so that improved greatly. He loves coming here. He is learning, and they work well with him.
I had troubles with my R's and reading it sometimes, but I'm getting better now. This place helped me out a lot. Like, this place got about 5 stars already.
His language skills have come a tremendous way. We work a lot on increasing his vocabulary, on making him be able to express himself in a more appropriate manner as far as grammar, making sentences that other people can understand, staying on topic, some of those kinds of things, kind of preparing him for real world kind of situations that he might face. Coming here for therapy, the center's really sort of become part of his family. They say it takes a village, and we're definitely part of Darius's village. I know that he is much better at talking with people he's less familiar with now, and I feel like that's put him in a good position this year after he graduates to head out into the work field.
Speech and Hearing Center here, I am very grateful and humble to the staff, to Mrs. Shannon, to Mrs. Tyner, for all the wonderful work that they're doing. I've not come to this program for Darius at an early age, I would not see the result that I see today. There is no way I would see this young, well-mannered, behaved child, little boy, grew up to be a fine, articulate young man that has a promising future. He's going to be productive in society, and I get nothing but wonderful reports of his hard work and effort, and it is because of a wonderful center at Speech and Hearing Center.